It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And for New Orleans, their record has fallen off the pace they set last season. No team wants to see that regression. They're looking to turn things around, and we'll see how they do tonight. And tip-off approaching, but in the meantime, let's discuss post play. Shaq, you were a dominant post scorer. Duh. Who do you think are the top post scorers in the NBA right now?
Well, one, DeMarcus Cousins, 25-13, can go inside and go outside. He's a little frantic at times, but he's up there. Zach Randolph, he's got great feet work, nice soft touch. Big Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fun.
We've got basketball action from New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at San Antonio, they've come out very strong. Their early season. Freak comes in for Quincy Pondexter. The Spurs also with the sub. Green's checked in. On the court for San Antonio. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the 5. Asik the screen for Holiday. Freak passes to Asik. That ties the game. Asik's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
Going into this game and scouting the opposition, he told me he's a huge fan of Jrue Holiday, saying, you know, Drew's still a guy with so much potential. You just don't see that many point guards with his kind of frame. 6'4", close to 2 bills, and a great skill set to match. He's a guy you love to watch, but you often hate to go up against. Kevin, we'll see if he can have a big impact in this one.
Thanks, Doris.
This is a hostile environment right now.
Yeah, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it's hard to play when your home fans are heckling you. You have to wonder if they'll make a move to maybe send him somewhere else.
Evans kicks to Davis, shoots from 14. The shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Denver Nuggets.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
Asik dishes to Holiday. And there's the 3-second violation.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Freak. 8th in block, 11th in field goal percentage. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And, you know, his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Gordon comes in for Tyreke Evans. And Cole subbed in for Jrue Holiday. And Asik sends it back. Wow! And it's going to be a 3-second call. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Gordon, the pass to Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And both free throws good from Freak. There's a minute left to play here in the first. And Mills kicks to Spates. That's good.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Here's Cole. Launches a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Coles got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
The 15-footer. And the shot falls short this time.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
"15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For New Orleans, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good from Freak. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Green, the screen. And here's Mills with 1 on the clock. And no good trying to get that one. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And LaMarcus Aldridge, the franchise player on this team, without question. He talked about the response.
In every aspect, it's a change for us, being more vocal.
Greg, does that acceptance come with putting a whole lot more pressure on yourself? And if so, what does that do to LaMarcus Aldridge's game?
And, Kevin, that's what's going to be so interesting to find out. Some players...
Evans, he's checked in for Gordon, and it's Drew Holiday in for Norris Cole. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Spates. Aldridge comes in for David West. Leonard, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills. On the court for San Antonio, Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder gave them an edge. He finished with 8 points, and as he usually does, he got to the free throw line to put up a lot of his points of the charity stripe. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Aldridge against Davis. Aldridge drives in, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Holiday dishes to Usher. Here's Freak. Great D that time from Green.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Evans kicks to Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Leonard on the wing. A 23-point game for him in the win against Denver.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Evans up top. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
Leonard attacking. Here's Duncan, and he jams that one in.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Holiday, the pass to Freak. And Anderson kicks to Freak. Back to Anderson. Outside Holiday. Davis sets a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Anderson can't get it to go.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. New Orleans on top.
Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. New Orleans. Freak in at small forward. Norris Cole is out there with Gordon. Then there's Anderson. And it's Asik in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Gordon. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Spates sets a screen. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Mills. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Spates sets a screen. 1:53 left in the third quarter. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut back down to 8 after they get the basket from Mills.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And that one's good. Free.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And Mills kicks it to West. Here's Diaw. The shot's good on the assist by West. Diaw's got his second basket of the night.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Freak kicks to Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a closer look here at the hustle stat for New Orleans.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Asik. And it's Holiday in for Norris Cole. Spurs also with the sub. Leonard's checked in. Davis against West. There's the pick. Nobody near Leonard. Gets 3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans leading by 9. Outside Holiday. Freak dishes to Davis. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
And Holiday, here we go. He got right to the cup using that screen. Holiday's got 17 now.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Great D that time from Leonard. Mills with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. from 15 feet away, and Davis sends it back. Goes back up. Off on that one. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Pelicans lead by 9. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Let's take them back.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back.
94.
Orleans. Anderson, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Freak comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. San Antonio also making some changes. Spates checked in for Kawhi Leonard. West comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Green in for Tony Parker. On the floor for San Antonio, Duncan is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's West. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in at the 1. Ajinça the pass to Freak, and that one's good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pelicans.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Spurs.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Holiday. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Shot clock at 6. Spates kicks it to West, and stolen by Gordon. And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Shooting for New Orleans. Free.
The first free throw is good.
Woo. Too easy. Too easy.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Diaw, the screen. Now here's Mills. Off the pick. Spates dishes to Diaw. Here's Mills. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Freak. Can't connect. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No play, boy. What a play. Hey.
Tyreke, obviously.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Drew Holiday. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.